For as long as I can remember, I've been an overthinker. I don't know, maybe it's in my blood, maybe it's something genetic because my mom also tends to overthink a lot. Or maybe I just like saw her do it and then subconsciously started doing it myself. However, I started overthinking. It happened and I feel like it's made me kind of a better problem solver, if anything, because since I overthink a lot, whenever I have something coming up that I'm a little bit stressed about, nervous, whatever you may have, I think of every single possible case scenario that could happen. And I also, in turn, start thinking of what would I do if this happened? What would I do if this happened? So, most of the time, when I enter a situation, if I already predicted it, which most times I do, because like I said, I overthink a lot. I'll just sit in bed if I can't sleep and just think of random scenarios. Like when I just started a new job recently, and the day before I started, I laid in bed for a good like 3, 4 hours just thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with that? Da, 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 da. And it helped me like be better, be more confident, like introduce myself to my coworkers, and just like little things that don't seem too big, but for me are kind of, how do you say, difficult, just because I am more of an introverted person and I don't really tend to do well in new environments. So since I was up so long thinking about all the possibilities and everything that could happen, and oh my gosh, what if they hate me? What if I mess up? What if I said the wrong thing? I was already kind of prepared, and I made sure to not say the right thing, to walk in there confident and seem likable, or I guess just be myself, you know. I'm not a bad person. I'm a pretty likable person. But yeah, I just think that overthinking can be really bad because sometimes it steers you away from doing certain things just because you're thinking, oh my gosh, like what if this happens? What if this happens? But at the same time, I feel like it's also kind of a strongness, not a strongness, well yeah, like a good quality, because you're able to think all these scenarios in your head and you're able to kind of coach yourself through what you would do if these things were to happen. And then let's say they do happen, you kind of already have an idea of what you would do to solve it, since you already predicted that this could possibly happen. So I haven't really tried to work on it, like how to stop overthinking, just because to me I feel like it's not a disadvantage, it's not a negative quality to have, but it could be to other people because it could shy them away from doing certain things. But for me, it actually pushes me to do things that I wouldn't normally do. So I would see it as something positive. Thank you.